Welcome to the Lowdown. I'm your host, Dob Low, and thank God we're back. Guys, it's Monday. It's a tough old Monday coming at you live. Live action. You better be ready. I'm going to help you get ready. Y'all listen to the show here. Give me 10 minutes of your day. I'm going to slap you on the little tail end, tell you to get to work. Let's start out easy. Let's walk into it. I had the weekend here. On Friday, we talked about cooking. I did a lot of that. We talked about all kinds of things. This weekend, though, I got some more sweat equity in. I got all my landscaping done. Me and a family friend of mine that I've known all my life, old country boy. You know he's a country boy when his first name is something completely different than what we call him, and we all call him Duck. You know what I'm saying? If you get called Duck, you a country boy. That's a fact. Anyways, his son, him, me, we scooped out about 4 tons of rock by hand. Had a lot of dirt and stuff to scoop up with a shovel. I was out there with my one good arm and my one busted wing, and I did it anyways. So you ain't got no excuse, people. That's what I'm telling you. At least not around here you don't. I'll call you out on it. I swear I will. I say it right to your face. In the words of Donnie Baker, I swear to God I will. Other than that, I went out to the lake the next day. Got me a little sunburn. That's good for me too, guys. Get some of that sun. Get some vitamin D in your life. Back in the day, hospitals used to have spots on top of the rooftops where patients could go up there and lay in different beds and just get vitamin D. Lay in a bed outside, get some sun. It really is medicine. Touch grass, people. Touch grass. It is not going to hurt you. Go out there barefoot and touch some grass. I bet your feet ain't like they were when you were 10. I bet they're tender. Get out there barefooted. Toughen them old feet up a little bit. I've been doing that. And, it really surprised me how tough your feet will get, how quickly. Let's see here. Cooking. I smoked a bologna. I did some fried pork chops. We did some homemade mashed potatoes. Some of that good fresh corn. That smoked bologna, though, man, that's a poor man's steak sandwich. Too easy to cook, too. All right, guys, we have some big talking points today. We really do. It looks like the north rim of the Grand Canyon has caught on fire, burning down the gas station, any kind of cabins that were there, the lodge that was originally built in 1927. All that is gone. Burnt to a crisp. It's done. That's a pretty big deal, right? I mean, I have no doubt that they're going to go rebuild that. The Grand Canyon's the second biggest national park here in America. Maybe not by scale. I don't mean in size. I'm actually not sure which parks are the biggest in that way. But it gets the second most amount of visitors a year. First being Great Smoky Mountain National Park, which makes sense, right? Because you've got all these neighboring states that go there. People go there for vacation because they don't want to drive to the beach. You got 25% of people that swear they're Native Americans, so they go down there for the Native American route. So I'm not really too surprised by that. And that's cool. I'm glad a lot of people get out to the Smokies. The Smokies have changed so much since I was a kid. It's really commercialized down there. I still like it. It's still a good time. But it's not the place I remember going with like my grandma and grandpa. It's changed a little bit. I'll tell you a story on the Great Smoky Mountains. So it's been about 2 years ago. I went out there to hike Mount LeConte. I took my 2 dogs on a leash. Well, I got about, maybe 7/8, let's say, for you people that can read a tape measure. I got about 7/8 of the way up there. I got stopped and got told, hey buddy, you can't have your dogs up here. Well, I mean, I'm already 7/8 of the way up there. They're on a leash. So I went ahead and finished out my hike. And wouldn't you know, as soon as I got to the top, park ranger up there telling me it's time to go. That brings me to a point here I wanted to talk about. I really almost try to stay away from the national parks now. I understand why they have to be this way, but it genuinely feels like they care more about a black bear than they do a human life. They genuinely care more about a bison than they do a human life. And I understand that. Look, humans are extremely frustrating, extremely naive and ignorant. So we really need people out there who are genuinely lovers of nature. And they've got to protect that and the ecology and the environment and all these different things. But I mean, when it's blatantly obvious, and I'm not just talking about me, we've got an issue. You know, the old, Houston, you have a problem. We got a problem. And so I would imagine the further west you go, the more intense that scrutiny is going to be. And it's also when you go to a lot of the big parks, they're so overrun with tourism, which is a good thing, right? That's how the parks get money to continue to conserve. But they're overran. There's far too many people in them. And just a little thing I've noticed, a whole lot of Asian people at these parks. I mean, I don't know how there's that many Asians here, and I don't know how all of them are at the park at the same time, but it's astounding. Seriously though, guys, get out, go to your national parks, go to your local national park. They're everywhere. There's a reason we're protecting these places. They're some of the most beautiful places on the planet. The third most visited park, by the way, because I guess I just got off on a tangent there, is Zion National Park. I think Rocky Mountain National Park is maybe 5th. I can't remember 4th. I'm going to say Yellowstone. I'm going to say Yellowstone's number 4. Somebody check me on that. Okay, here's a new topic. Las Vegas and all of the gambling centers out in Nevada are officially adding Uno to the tables. That means you can go in there and bet your mortgage on Uno and hope the house doesn't give you a draw 4. Well, even worse, hope the house and the guy next to you doesn't give you a draw 4. Can you imagine having 10 grand on the line and somebody gets you with a draw 4? Whew, they better have a lot of security. People gonna be mad. People gonna fight you over that. Well, I don't know if people will, but I would have. Before I lost this one arm, I would have. I might still right now. One arm, no arms. I'll stand on business. No, seriously, guys. Uno is going to be pretty crazy in Vegas. I'm interested to see how that works out. All right, let's see. The next deal we got right here. Okay, so Kentucky was victim to I'm not going to say a mass shooting. It was multiple casualties reported, yes. Basically, we had a white guy who suffers from mental illness, who had converted over to becoming Muslim, pro-Palestinian guy, who got pulled over, got into a shootout, tried to run, wrecked a car, stole another car, drove to a little bitty old country church. I looked the church up. Guys, it's a little bitty old country church. Got an American flag painted on the front of the building. I would say an occupancy of maybe 75 people max. And this guy shot 2 old women and 2 old guys. One guy is still in surgery. One guy's okay, and the 2 old women passed away. The state patrol officer that he shot originally did survive. He is in surgery. But what do I always talk about? Why is it always white people? Guys, I'm so nauseated by white people. I'm nauseated by everyone else too. But I'm trying to police up my own people. Guys, we got to fix this. I don't know any white people that are trying to become Muslim, and I doubt they're going to tell me they're trying to become Muslim because I'm going to have a talking with them. They're going to have to fight me. Listen, it's a free country. Do what you want. But if I start picking up you getting a little radicalized, I got duties. I got a civic duty here. Seriously. We've got a mental illness problem in this country, guys. That's one of the reasons I wanted to do this podcast. It's one of the reasons I wanted to just put a voice out there in the air that's kind of helping out. We have a serious mental illness. We all know some people that suffer from it. I guarantee you we all have one person that pops in our head that is suffering from some kind of mental illness that's pretty blatantly obvious. Guys, check on them. Help them out. Give them some ideas. Give them some help. I am sure for them life has to be extremely difficult. Life's difficult for me, and I'm okay. So I'm sure if you had a real mental illness, life would be pretty tough. They deserve a little compassion. But inside of that, they deserve tough love, too. People don't like to talk about tough love. It hurts feelings. People get their little boo-boos. They get their feelers hurt. Well, maybe that's why they're there. Let you know you messing up. So when somebody calls you out and it hurts your feelings, that's because you know it's true. Guys, that's the end of our show today. I don't know what I want to call today. Is it Manic Monday? Is it a Mon-Delay? See what I did there? Because Monday kind of feels like everything's in a delay. Okay, that one wasn't that good. I take that back. See, that's the problem with a live show. I can't take it back. All right, whatever. We're moving on. Today's song of the day is Ain't Wasting Time No More by the Allman Brothers. You guys go kick some tail on this Monday. I'm going to be back with you tomorrow on Too Tough Tuesday. Love y'all.